Hi everybody, my name is Tennille De Palma and I'm from Niagara Falls, New York. I look forward to working with all of you throughout this semester and I can't wait to get it started. So a little bit about myself is that prior to becoming an art teacher, I was a dance teacher. I taught Jacquetti Ballet for several years, in which prior to that my entire life was ballet. In between becoming being a dance teacher and being an art teacher, I also worked in the mental health field with schizophrenic chemically dependent, where I was going to school to be an art therapist and found my path to becoming an art teacher. So, one big thing about my life is I am very dedicated to Niagara Falls, more so than probably most people that live here, except for this core group right here. This is the board that I'm on is called, one of the boards is called Live NF, and we're a very strong group of like-minded individuals who seek to basically end the apathy that's surrounded our neighborhoods for a very long time. One of the things that we've done is we've initiated clean mobs and volunteer fairs. We brought in City Hall for my city. We asked the community to come out and tell us what they want, what they need out of our city in order to flourish here, in which it initiated a lot of great ideas that the politicians and elected officials have used to make progress happen. Through Live NF, we've created summer in our cities where we've held runs and rallies. Another thing that we do is Pints for Progress, where people come in, the community comes together and they make a donation, and people from our community give ideas of how to better their community or initiatives that they want implemented. And so everybody comes together, and with the donated money, they vote on who the winner should be, and that allotment of money gets given to the winner of that Pints for Progress. Other things that we've done is the Live NF Makers Market for basically this started about 3 or 4 years ago. We hosted initially in abandoned buildings and decorated them, and now we've sprung up to having it at the community centers and larger venues, which this year rocked. It was awesome. I don't think we could be any more proud of ourselves. It was tiring, but it was definitely the community enjoyed it. Initiatives that I personally started was Dance of the Fireflies, which I had probably about 405 people show up. So we had storytelling and costume contest and aerialist. It was just a great event for younger, smaller children, actually up to adults. Another thing that I'm involved in is Bubbles Beyond Borders. So it's a global campaign to support the dreams of women and girls around the world. I know living here in the US, we don't see it too often here, but there's young women and girls that aren't allowed to read or aren't allowed to go to school. And so this brings attention to it globally. I'm also involved highly in politics around here, not just for the city, but for the county. I serve on the executive board for the county as well as the city of Niagara Falls for local Democratic committee. This year, we really wanted to bring more women involved in politics, and with this slate of women, they're definitely going to accomplish a lot and push Niagara County, Niagara Falls forward. Being the secretary for the committee, I learned that, hey, my role is to design websites and a lot of promotional materials, in which I have promotional materials because I was working at Niagara Falls Memorial Medical Center, and hey, I'm the artist. I know how to do things, right? So making promotional materials was one of my other jobs there. But my main job was focused on bringing the community together, helping patients connect with their primary care physicians, establishing a healthier way of being. Me as a local artist, I paint a lot. I painted our city almost everywhere, not just me personally, but enlisted the help of other artists and community members to make it more inviting and a happier place. Which there's Art Alley and people donating hats and scarves for people that are less fortunate, and where we house at in Art Alley throughout the winter. One of my things that I also do is creating upcycled fashion. So I create fashion out of recycled materials, where the one on the left is made of entirely out of cured K-cups. That took me about a year to make. I also paint and do photography. So this is some of the work that I've done. And as a teacher at Niagara Falls High School, I love my life. I love my students. I have about 150 kids, and it's emotionally draining. It really is, especially being in Niagara Falls and being so, most of the students are on the lower side of the social economical scale. So it is, it's pretty draining, but it is so rewarding to see my kids and see them happy and see them producing artwork that's really meaningful. And I do it all for these two. So the one on the right, that is my son Stephen, and the little peanut is Pamina. Stephen's here at the high school with me, so I have a reputation to uphold strictly for him, basically. No, not really. He's happy that I'm there with him. And little Miss Pamina is just this awesome ball of energy. So if we're going to be doing a lot of videos, I'm sorry, guys. She's probably going to be popping in once in a while. I have no control over that sometimes. And so just want to say hi, and I look forward to the rest of the semester with all of you. Take care.